Welcome to MUUSJA'S 2020 annual meeting. From our board, our staff, 31 congregations, 64 partners, our UUSC and UUFP generous donors, and 480 plus volunteers. We welcome you and thank you. This is how we used to worship. We would gather and rally and march for the climate and for youth voices, intergenerational pride all over the state. We ordained, discerned, discussed, served, celebrated. We gathered and appreciated and advocated. Last year, MUUSJA'S celebrated with cake. We had conversations and awards and music and dancing and swag. And we were ahead of our time. We began the year with our racial justice focus and gathered to create climate justice, and then COVID hit. We continued to serve northern Minnesota, gathering with indigenous peoples for climate justice. We were told to stay home if we had that privilege. And we had to cancel the Islamophobia conference, the women's retreat, and our Minnetonka INITC Protecting the Sacred. But we pivoted and went to St. Cloud and car rallied for justice for the workers there. When George Floyd was murdered in Minneapolis, we mourned and marched and committed to fight for justice. We began to UU the vote, and we mobilized for the census. With the League of Women Voters, we distributed lawn signs, we mobilized children and families. Voter registration at United Theological Seminary. We posted voter information and answered innumerable emails. We sent out 39,000 postcards and letters to voters across the country and worked here in Minnesota on phone banking, text banking, social media campaigns, and with Love, Vote, Rise, postering in small markets and bat signaling across our region, northern Minnesota. We worked with the UUA, and we're still fighting for Georgia. In 2021, we will move forward, continuing the work for justice and for love against Islamophobia, against racism, protecting children at the border and people with vulnerabilities across the state. We will fight for the planet and the human rights impacted and for death with dignity. MUUSJA'S about justice and joy. Madeleine L'Engle says that joy in existence without which the world would fall apart. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting this work. Thank you for being MUUSJA'.